Hello, everybody. It's Big Al with more content for Lord of the Rings Rise to War. So, on this video, I am going to talk about some of the good changes that the devs have made. First, I'm going to start with recuperation. Recuperation is when you take your troops off of an army, you change commanders, whatever, they go into a recuperating state inside the hospital. And you can't use them until they are rested. Well, the devs made a good choice and they finally listened to people about how bad recuperation was. So, with this latest update, recuperation still happens. It's still in the game, which I know we don't like, but it's a lot better than it was. So, now recuperation is 10% of the time it takes to conscript those units. So, like these bow knights, okay? I had them on 2 commanders. So that's 2 formations worth. They would have to rest for an hour and 40 minutes. Well, before, what you would do is you're going to multiply that by 10. So instead of an hour and 40, you're talking, what is that? 14 hours? I don't know. I'm not about to start to do the math this early in the morning. But my point is, an hour and 40 minutes is a lot better than the 10 plus hours before, because people were having recuperation timers of 30, 35 hours to wait for troops that you've already conscripted. It was stopping gameplay. So, thank you, devs, for fixing this. It could still, we would like it gone, but it is better than it was. Thank you for listening. Okay, the next one. We're going to talk about natural being quarters. So, at ring level 30, you have this right here, diplomacy. Unlocks mysterious creatures' quarters. So what that is just like your regular building quarters where you're building, say, Gondor troops or Uruk-hai troops. You have one now for creatures. So if you're in non-roleplay, you can get either one. Now, if you're in roleplay, you can get one or the other, if you're good side or bad side. So this lets you hire these troops without having to go get a camp. Because honestly, like the Eagle Lair, my forgotten account, okay, it's got like 6 seasons in it. Well, even at level 45, I wasn't able to take an Eagle camp by myself. So this is a great thing that the devs did. Now, a lot of people will fill their quarters as soon as they can. So let's go into the buildings and I want to show you this. See, I have right here the peculiar creatures. I like the great beasts and the fell beast. But say you're playing along and you don't have a quarter slot, but you want one of these beasts. If you click reconstruct here at the top, you can change your quarters to whatever you want. And then you'll just have to rebuild it. But you won't lose the troops that you built from that quarter that you're changing. But you can change it to whatever you want to reconstruct so that you can put one of these in your base. And this is great because there's no conscription limit like there is when you unlock them in the employment hall. Okay? So this is going to be something in everybody's barracks, or in everybody's buildings, plain and simple. Because no matter who you are, if you're on evil side, a lot of people use Great Beast, but you're guaranteed you need Fell Beast. And then same thing with the good side. Let me go back into it and show the good side. With the good side, you are going to want eagles, plain and simple. But another thing is a lot of people will want the borings for the siege because good side siege really is not that good. But another thing that they created, I don't know, a couple months ago, were these entings. And they will help good side with siege. They march slow, but they are siege S. They're expensive to make and they take a long time to conscript. But they are siege S. Now, if you go to evil side, you have alchemists. that are Siege S, small units, and they're not that expensive and they don't take that long to conscript. But good side lacks on Siege. So this is one thing that they put in a few months ago. Actually, I want to say it was 2 months ago. To help good side with Siege. So thank you, devs, for listening on that one too, because I know a lot of us were complaining about good side Siege as well. So that's it for my video. I mean, I kind of feel like King Under the Mountain because he stays positive about everything. But hey, a couple good changes that the devs have made. So for now, make the most out of what you got.